What's going on, y'all? It's Huggie Pacino back with another video. Big shout out to Zachary Hubbard. I am going to post his blog on his website. He hasn't done a video yet, but this just popped up on my phone. Now, for those who have been comfortable about taking these vaccines, I want you to understand something. GEMATRIA is a numeric code that is being used in every piece of media, from news, sports, entertainment, movies, etc. So a lot of this stuff is already set up it's pre-planned, it's predestined, it's everything that you don't understand. Like, everything is already fixed. Like, the idea of them having multiple versions of the vaccine, like Johnson & Johnson and Pfizer and all these different people. Well, here we go. The fact that the Food and Drug Administration gave an emergency usage authorization of Johnson & Johnson is suspect. It's very suspect. With that being said, let's get into the information. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration authorized Johnson & Johnson COVID-19 vaccine Saturday. It is the first single-dose COVID-19 vaccine available in the U.S. All right, single dose. Now, everybody else has the 1, the 2, and the 3rd shot, which, if that don't alarm you, I don't know what does. But I digress. Available in the U.S. and it's one that checks nearly all the boxes, okay? You know, they say the best for last. No pun intended. Why Americans shouldn't turn their nose up at Johnson & Johnson's vaccine. That's another article. If you want to check that out, go to CNN.com. The article will be there. With more than 28.5 million confirmed cases, COVID-19 cases, all right? Over 511,000 reported deaths in the U.S. since the start of the pandemic. And while the demand for the vaccine still far exceeds supply, these vaccines can't come soon enough. I wanted to say this. Personally, I do not even believe if anybody did die of this particular disease or virus or whatever you want to call it, it definitely wasn't no thousands. It definitely wasn't 100, it wasn't 2, and it definitely wasn't no 500,000. I think they're jacking up the numbers to play with y'all. I think that people are literally just, whatever it is, it's not what they tell you it is, number one. And number two, 500,000 people died of this virus. It's supposed to be a survival rate of 98% or 99%, but 500,000 people died in 1 year. You gotta be kidding me, right? I think it's more homicides. It's at least the same amount of homicides in America than those actual people that died of the virus. Like, come on, like, for real. Anyway, a third safe, effective vaccine is very welcome news, Andy Slavitt said. The White House senior for COVID response tweeted on Friday, the vaccine made by Janssen, J&J vaccine arm, is safe and effective, and is considered flexible. It's a single dose, and it doesn't require special storage. The vaccine is authorized for people ages 18 and older. So what about the people that are 10, 11, 12? You don't want to vaccinate them. So this particular vaccine is for adults only. I get it. See, gotta pay attention to these type of things. We need a vaccine that could be quickly mass produced. Dr. Greg Paula, head of the Mayo Clinic's vaccine research group, said Friday. We want to see a reasonable duration of efficacy and protection. The Janssen vaccine candidate checks nearly all the boxes. Now, the vaccine was tested more than 44,000 people in the U.S., in South Africa, and Latin America. Globally, it was 66.1 effective against moderate and severe critical COVID-19, and at least 4 weeks after vaccination. According to an FDA analysis, in the U.S., it is considered 72% effective and offered 86% protection against severe forms of the disease. One dose will keep you out of the hospital, keep you out of the intensive care unit, and keep you out of the morgue. Dr. Paul Offit, a vaccine advisor to FDA, told CNN Wolf Blitzer on Friday. The vaccine comes with few side effects, which are mild, including pain at the injection site, headache, fatigue, and muscle pain. Overall, non-fatal, serious adverse events were infrequent, according to the FDA's analysis. And there were no reports, cases, anaphylaxis, is that how you say that? Following vaccination in trial. There has been a small number of severe allergic reactions with Moderna and Pfizer BioNTech vaccines. For example, in the first week of the Pfizer vaccine rollout, there were over 29 cases out of 1.9 million doses administered, according to the U.S. Center of Disease Control and Prevention. I'm not going to read the rest of this. Let's get into the juicy stuff. Now, like I said, once again, go to GEMATRIAeffect.news for those who want to keep up with all the mainstream. Like, this is the actual website that I get my news from. Whenever I want to see my news, when I want to get the authentic understanding of what the news is about, GEMATRIAeffect.news. Make sure you all keep, bookmark this website. Follow him on YouTube, Gematria Effect Sports, and Gematria Effect News. I think it's still up, but that channel is about to be deleted. If you haven't got the book, Letters of Numbers and Number Games, 2 different books. You can get Number Games on Amazon. Letter and Numbers, you can get that in a PDF for $5. Make sure you go to the website here. You can hit ebooks and it'll tell you how to get a coast of the book. You can get merch or whatever. But like I said, all credit to Zachary Hubbard. I just want to make this more clear by reading through this now. It's the Johnson & Johnson COVID-19 vaccine approved by FDA February 27th, 2021 on the 70 date numerology. All right. Now, of course, this is the information right here. Now, this is how you come up with the numerology for today. 2 plus 27 plus 20 plus 21 equals 70, all right? COVID vaccine, 70, 56. Coronavirus, 56 in Gematria. 56 and 65 are numbers that we continuously see over and over and over and over again. And before this video is over, I'm going to get into the 56 and 65 according to the Event 201, the simulation. We'll get into that too to show you why 56 is so frequent amongst different stories. Anyway, we went over this article, so that's not really important. So as you can see, February 27, 2021 is 353 third day after the pandemic was declared. 353, 71st prime number. Pandemic declared on the 71st day of the year, March the 11th, 2020. This is how you thoroughly break down what they're doing by numbers. You have to go and connect the dots by previous dates. And you got to be able to keep up. See, the thing about this is most people do not even know that the pandemic was declared on March the 11th. And some people don't understand what prime numbers are. And they have no idea about how to calculate clearly and concise that it's 353 days after the pandemic was declared today. With that being said, that's all I want to say. I'm pretty sure, Zach is going to go deep into this. He's probably going to go and dig a lot deeper than that. But let's get into what I wanted to show you. Now, I take you back to the beginning of all of this when people thought we were crazy. Event 201 simulation on Melinda Gates, 65th day of her age. It was Bill and Melinda Gates' 94 wedding part of the coronavirus outbreak planning. All right. As you can break down, pandemic is 65, coronavirus is 56. You can also reverse numbers, 65 and 56 as well. Simulation is 65 in Gematria. All right. You see this? October 28th is his birthday, 64 years of age. Pandemic is 65. All right. Melinda Gates, 47 degrees on the compass. Bill and Melinda Gates, 74 in Gematria, 115. Masonic, 74 and 115. Watch the 33-year-old Bill Gates describe the ideal candidate for a job at Microsoft in 1989. Like, if you go all the way back, nobody would think to go all the way back and really kind of, break these things down. And as you can see here, Bill Gates Masonry Federal Secrecy Order Corona, also 33 of GEMATRIA. As you can see here, for the last point, 1994 was the 26 years before the virus outbreak in 2020, which followed the Bill and Melinda Gates simulation of October the 18th, 2019 virus, COVID-19 plague in China, all 26 of GEMATRIA. How we come up with this is a website. It's a website called GEMATRIA Nator. It's a website where they have an actual calculator where you can type any word in GEMATRIA. And GEMATRIA is basically A is 1, B is 2, and C is 3. Simple as 1, 2, 3. But that's not it. Let's get into this real quick. Alright, Event 201, the coronavirus outbreak. Why we're protesting at the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation in Seattle, Washington. March the 13th, 2020, alright? Alright, so here we go. This is when they did the protest last year, as you can see here. As you look right here, Event 201 was a simulation of coronavirus outbreak that killed 65 million people worldwide. Over the course of 18 months, it took place on October the 18th, 2019, same day as the Military World Games in Wuhan, alright? Wuhan is in China. 65 million is a curious number because in GEMATRIA, a pandemic sums to 65. The simulation took place on Melinda Gates' 65th birthday of her age, having an August the 15th birthday. Pandemic in GEMATRIA is 65. As you can see here, 16, 1, 14, 4, 5, 13, 9, 3, all equals 65. Regarding the word pandemic, of course, Bill Gates starred in 2 Netflix-related documentaries. The first was Next Pandemic, which debuted November the 7th, 2019, and Pandemic, which debuted January 22nd, 2020. One day after the first case was founded in the U.S. in Seattle, Washington, home of the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, an organization that has a financial interest in investments in vaccines, including those that can treat the coronavirus. All right. Now, the thing about this is, when we were saying all this stuff about Bill and Melinda Gates, the people was like, they crazy. How you going to tell us that Bill Gates is going to be responsible for making some vaccination and, treating it? Listen, you have to have an open mind. If you don't, you'll be looking stupid, because right now, everything that Zachary has told you, it has came true. And we're breaking it down every day. We're pretty much predicting stuff like day after day, night after night. Anyway, it's Huggie Pacino for the Huggie Pacino Effect. Like, share, and subscribe. Like I said, check out GEMATRIAEffect.news. Bookmark the channel on GEMATRIA Sports, GEMATRIA Effect Sports. And we out. Peace. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel by hitting the red subscribe button and then hitting the notification bell. If you have problems receiving notifications, make sure you unsubscribe and then hit the resubscribe button and hit the bell again. Below you have playlists of many things from the past, such as the What's the Business series, the POF Experience series, and the Memory Lane series as well as past Vision playlists. Also, there's 2 new channels to subscribe to. My son's gaming channel, For Life Gaming, and make sure you keep up with everything dealing with Huggie Pacino. This is Huggie Pacino for the Huggie Pacino Effect. Thank you for your support. And if you wish to donate,
right, we going. What a money reside, what a money reside, what a money reside, what a money reside.
Now that's Huggie Pacino certified.